Welcome back to The Adaptor. I'm Ava, and today I'll be reacting to India's Most Wanted, the teaser and the trailer. So this has some Arjun Kapoor in it, and I know his career is not going that well, so I'm hoping this is like another chance at redemption. This looks like it's a bit more of a serious kind of movie, and I know he was great in Ishqba, so even though it was like romantic, it was like a little bit more serious and edgy, and I am hoping it encompasses that style. Without further ado, let's get started. We're gonna start with the teaser first. True events. All right. Yikes. This is about terrorism. These are major cities, aren't they? Like highly populated, dense. Delhi, yeah, Mumbai, yep. Oh, damn.
आत्मा कभी नहीं मरती, शरीर मरता है।
True.
मैं लोगों को मार नहीं रहा, बस उनकी आत्मा को दूसरे शरीर में भेज रहा हूँ। ये मैं नहीं कह रहा, गीता में श्री कृष्ण ने कहा है।
Oh, okay. A vigilante types.
तुम कहना चाहते हो कि तुम और ये चार ये इंडिया के मोस्ट वांटेड को पकड़ कर लाओगे? हाँ? वो भी बिना किसी हथियार के और बिना किसी सपोर्ट के? यस सर।
Those are the best kinds of heroes. That's it? So the premise of the movie, just based off the teaser, looks like find that faceless, nameless person who is responsible maybe for all of the 52 blasts within the span of 6 years, or maybe the mastermind behind it, and these 5 unsung heroes will be responsible for catching them. The director is very practical and asking, so these 5, huh? You 5? These 4? And you? They don't look like highly operative and trained assassins. Navy SEALs do stuff like this. They definitely don't look like Navy SEAls or that material, but it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of skill set each person brings into it. It looks like Arjun Kapoor's character is like more of like the simple type, like yes sir, following orders. He doesn't look like that dangerous type, like you don't want to mess with him. Because in the movie Force, the first one, oh my god, the villain was so evil and he did things that were so evil. But then you had John Abraham, who was like an equal opponent. Like I would be scared if I would go against John Abraham, not just because of his size, because he just looked fierce. He looked like he could beat you up with just a stare. But in this case, Arjun Kapoor doesn't come off as I should be scared of him. He is an actual threat. So we'll have to see what kind of skill Arjun Kapoor's character brings into this movie. Now let's check out the trailer.
हम आज तक ये पता नहीं कर पाए लगातार ये जो सीरियल ब्लास्ट हो रहे हैं इनके पीछे किसका हाथ है।
Oh my god,
ये
guys.
जंग है, इस जंग में कुछ भी हो, चाहे मरेंगे या मारेंगे, मिलेगी तो जन्नत ही।
तुम कहना चाहते हो कि तुम
That's pretty bad. If it's India's Osama, damn man. Damn.
इंडिया के मोस्ट वांटेड को पकड़ कर लाओगे?
They really should have had one of them picking their nose or something. That would have been the icing on top.
यस सर। सिर्फ 4 दिन है तुम्हारे पास।
And there's a time limit? Oh god.
नहीं कर सकती क्योंकि ऊपर से मना किया गया है।
15 अगस्त के हेलीकॉप्टर से करोड़ों का फूल बरसाते हैं लेकिन देश के लिए 50,000 नहीं दे सकते।
That's sad.
कोवर्ट ऑपरेशन होगा, हम टूरिस्ट बन के जाएंगे।
कहाँ जाना है?
काठमांडू, कोई आईडीज नहीं,
Wow.
कोई वेपन्स नहीं। आप सब इस फोटो को 100 बार 1000 बार देख लीजिए। रेलवे स्टेशन, बस स्टैंड,
Memorize it.
छतर बदलो होटल, डांस बार, हर जगह नजर रखिए।
हमारा क्या फायदा होगा?
फायदा तो आपका हो सकता है, लेकिन नुकसान बराबरी का हो सकता है।
सर टीम वहाँ अकेली
Negotiator.
हो सकता है सर। दिल्ली बैकअप नहीं भेजेगी। सारे एजेंट्स को एक्टिव करो। जी जनाब।
That's a little messed up.
लग गया हाथ में नेपाल में। We have come to getting our most wanted man. सर ये टीम जहाँ भी गई है खाली हाथ वापस नहीं आ रहा।
अब कितने ब्लास्ट और कितने इनोसेंट जाने और सर, कुछ भी हो जाए, हम उसे लेकर जाएंगे, चाहे नौकरी जाए या जाए।
It's dedication for the country.
पागल हो गया है। पागल देश के लिए जो हम सबको होना चाहिए।
Agreed.
इस बार हाथ से निकल गया ना, शायद कभी ना पकड़ पाए सर।
Wait, if he was faceless, how'd they get the picture?
सर ये रिस्क तो लेना पड़ेगा।
Oh damn.
500 किलोमीटर आए हैं उसके लिए। 50 मीटर और अंदर जाने से कोई नहीं रोक सकता, चाहे उसके लिए जेल जाना पड़े या जान देनी पड़े।
He is crazy. It's a nice kind of crazy. Definitely makes you feel proud. He is right about that. Of course you should be proud of the country that you've come from or that you're in. It's given you a livelihood. You've lived there, you've been born there. It's given you your culture, your identity. How could you not respect it? Arjun Kapoor's character still looks a little weak to me. Like, okay, so yeah, he was a strong negotiator in that sense, but I really do feel like if you're gonna go after India's Osama we're talking here, you really have to be a worthy opponent, and it doesn't look like his character is that worthy. The story definitely is interesting, and it looks like it's gonna be a nice thriller. However, it seems a little impractical. We still don't know like what each person has to offer. It just looks like they're on the lookout so far. Like anybody could be on the lookout, but they're talking about like bringing him home and like creating a covert operation. You can't just do that with lookers. However, they said this was based on true events. So this had to have happened. I mean, I guess that's the point, right? You think they're unlikely heroes and they end up saving the day. So I get the point there. Maybe it's just my bias. Whoever that faceless person is, how'd they get a picture of him? That was my question. This movie actually reminds me of the movie Pokhran. I didn't know it was like a real event, but then after watching that movie, I was like, what the? This is amazing at what they accomplished. Exactly how calculated and precise they had to be to make sure they pulled off those nuclear blasts without, I forgot who was not supposed to find out. I think without America finding out. With all the different characters, they're very unlikely, but then they're geniuses in their fields, and that's how they all come together and pull this off. They didn't really demonstrate like what each person was a genius in. I think that's where my disconnect comes in, is because we haven't fully been introduced to each of the characters. So that pretty much was my take on India's Most Wanted. I'm glad they caught him. Who is actually this person? I'm sure after they caught him, they have a name. If you guys haven't done so already, definitely subscribe to this channel for more content like this. I can also be found on Instagram and Facebook, so check me out there. In the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.